Yo, what is up, guys? It's Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA Finals prediction. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is. And tell me what team do you think. But yeah, you guys can tell me down in the comments what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. 2 more teams left. Season is over. I know it's been like 1 week for everything what happened in the NBA. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my final NBA prediction. I will talk about it here in a little bit, but I want to talk about this game here. And there was a lot of breaking news that was going on during the week that I did not make a video. So yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it up, and there's some new stuff that I want to talk about. Some exciting ones and some, very interesting ones. So yeah. Might be late on some of these, but I might be ahead of some of these news that I'm about to talk about. So yeah. So great game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves got 1 win. Now, the Dallas Mavericks didn't sweep them. Everybody thought it was going to be a sweep. I thought it was going to be a sweep. And, no, the Mavs just, said we're going to win this, and that's what they did. Now, I know people might say, Timberwolves fans might say this is not a pretty win. This is not a pretty game from the start. At one point, they were getting blown out left and right. And then they came up and they stepped up and showed out. Now, if I can recall in this game, right? Luka Doncic was doing what he's supposed to be doing in the game. He did what he had to do. I forgot how many points he got, but last time I heard was I think somewhere in the 30s. I'm not gonna go back into the basketball game and look at it, but I'm pretty sure it's something like 30, maybe more, maybe less. But yeah, he did good. Luka, Kyrie did what he had to do. Kyrie was in the bag. Some games he was, some games he wasn't. But he showed up and showed out. But what really got me surprised was, now, if anybody can go back and, watch the little clip of this play that I'm about to talk about, you can tell me if this is not it or maybe it is. Now, I don't know if it happened in this game. I'm pretty sure it happened in this game. I just forgot about it. But I'm about to remember here. Karl-Anthony Towns flopped, right? If I'm correct. He elbowed PJ Washington in the face. And they call that a foul, if I'm correct, right? I'm just kind of curious. Can people tell me in the comments, was that a flop from Karl-Anthony Towns? Or was that a flop against PJ Washington? I'm just curious. Because if last time I recalled, you're not allowed to throw your elbow out on a defender if you're shooting the basketball. Putting that out. So yeah. Yeah. Wanted to say that. Derek Lively, I hope you're okay. This dude got kneed in the head again. He got kicked in the head again, whatever you want to say. It was Karl-Anthony Towns this time. He was I don't know what's wrong with these players. Maybe they're stressed. Maybe they're pissed. They're like, you know what? Let me take it out on another player's head. I hope that's not the, the result of me saying that. I know it's probably a joke for people, but no, it's serious. You don't want to hurt another player all because you're pissed off and your team's not carrying you. Yeah. I hope Derek Lively's okay. I'm pretty sure he is, but I don't know if he'll play in the next game or the first finals game. I don't know what will happen. Maybe we'll see him. Maybe we won't. Because to be honest, this whole team right here, the Dallas Mavericks, they have almost a whole week off. They had literally, the game was on the 28th of May, so they only had from the 28th to the 6th of this month to have a day off. Now, some people might say, "Oh, that's a great day. That's a perfect rest day for us." You guys, but for these NBA players, not enough. I don't care what anybody says. It is not enough. Now, Luka Doncic, we all know that you're a strong man. We all know that you're a great player on the court. Can you do the impossible and bring a championship to Dallas? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys my prediction now. I'm gonna tell you at the end. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I really am. I didn't watch it fully, but I was watching a little clip of it. Anthony Edwards. Come on, Brad. Did you really have to do that? You crossed up somebody. You broke his ankle almost. Or maybe you did. I don't know. But you crossed up somebody. So, yeah. Next thing I wanted to say was, the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards said he has great motivation, right? What happened in this game? This dude was nowhere to be found, if I'm correct. Now, I don't care what anybody says. You can say, oh, he put up 28 points, whatever. Yeah, so what? It doesn't matter. Still, you need to show up and show out. You did what you did. You did what you had to do. You crossed up somebody. But to sit here and say that you never lose until you are officially out, buddy, you're out. And I know what people are gonna say. Michael Jordan gave respect when he lost in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards didn't give he didn't give anybody respect in the playoffs. He was pissed off. He walked off the court, disappointed. Now, I know you lost by a bad game, bro. I know at halftime, if I'm correct. I don't know if it was this game or the last game, but at halftime, the score was bad. Now, I don't know what happened in the third and fourth, but the halftime score was bad. You guys were down big. The score was 40-69 at halftime. And this is a game where you win or you go home. And you went home in this game. Now, Minnesota Timberwolves fans, calm down, okay? Don't be disappointed at me because I'm telling you the truth. I'm literally telling you the truth. There is nothing that I'm lying about. I'm saying everything the truth. Now, don't get me wrong. Anthony Edwards is a great player. Like what he's doing in Minnesota. Now, I'm going to talk about him a little bit. He beat the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations, bro. We really wanted you to do that. Thank you very much. But besides that, move that to the side. You know what's funny? Everybody was giving you hype. Everybody was giving you hype. Everybody said Anthony Edwards might be getting his first ring in Minnesota. Oh, the Minnesota Timberwolves are dangerous. Oh, they're a scary team. Just because they beat the Denver Nuggets doesn't mean they're going to get an NBA championship. People really need to know that. Okay? Because if you beat a very good team, there might be a team out there that you don't know that you might play with. But the Mavs said, we're going to finish this and we're going to, relax and go to the NBA Finals. See who our opponent is. Regardless if it's the Pacers or the Celtics. The Mavs are saying no one's going through this. No one's going through the Mavs. We're going through the whole NBA playoffs. That's what they're saying. So the Mavs, everybody thought the Mavs were going to lose. Everybody thought the Mavs were going to lose. I said this. I had the Mavs winning. Now, I forgot what my prediction was. I thought it was like 5 or 6. But you guys can tell me in the comments. But I'm happy the Mavs are moving on. But the Timberwolves. Do you think everything fell down when your coach went down in that playoff game? I'm just kind of curious. I wanted to know. Now, I'm not going to say anything here about the side coach that was actually, coaching the game, saying he's not good. He's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not going to sit here and give him credit of what he did. Because he literally got like the second half of the playoffs. He didn't get he got a little bit of the first, don't get me wrong. But the second half of the playoffs, he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. So, yeah. But yeah. Kyrie Irving, again, man, you did what you had to do. You did an amazing job out there. Now, I know people are going to say you probably didn't do a pretty game. You did okay game, whatever you wanted to say. But you did okay. Luka, what do I say about you, man? What do I say about you? I don't know, man, because you bring everything new every single day when I see you on that court. I can't believe Luka made that rundown block. I can't believe it. I just can't. Now, I don't know if it was in this game or the last game, but I remember he made a rundown block. Yeah. Now, people are speculating, not speculating, but just gonna say it in the blue. People are saying that Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic is like one of the best backcourt duos in the NBA this year. Now you guys all know that I'm a huge Kyrie Irving fan. You guys know how much I'm a huge Luka Doncic fan. But to sit here and say that Luka and Kyrie are the best backcourt duos in the NBA this year, that is funny. We have a lot more players now that can probably do what they do better than Kyrie and Luka. Thinking that. I'm just speculating. Out of the blue. So, yeah. But it's funny to me how people say that Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are the best backcourt this season. What about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? I'm going out there. What about Tyrese Halliburton? And I want to put anyway, I don't even know if I should even put. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton. I'm not going to say that he's good because you guys know how much I don't like Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah. What about Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart and OG and Abudi and all of them? Now, I'm not going to say they're the backcourt, the best backcourts. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But what about them? Aren't they good players? I know people are going to say they didn't make it all the way, though, so how can you say they're good? All right, the Knicks should have made it instead of the Pacers. The Knicks were banged up. Yeah. But we're not talking about the East. We're talking about the West, but I just wanted to say that. I mean, in people's world, they want to say Kyrie and Luka's a good backcourt players. Go ahead, so be it. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it a lot. I'm just gonna say, do you? But yeah, this was a crazy game. When I saw the Mavs down, or when I saw the Mavs up that big, like 69-40 at halftime, I was like, "Yep, it's GG. This game over. There's no way the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to go out like this. This is how they're going to end their last season. That's crazy. That is wild to me. You know, if I was in a Minnesota Timberwolves jersey and I'm going home like this, I might as well give the crowd what they want. I'm gonna go crazy in that game. I'm gonna start shooting threes, twos, dunks, everything. Now I know Anthony Edwards tried to do everything he can, but he's one man. One man cannot beat a whole team. Just want to point that out to each and every players out there and fan base. It depends if you're that kind of player. There's some players that can do it, and there's some players that can't do it. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna move on for today. I know it's been like one week, I'm guessing, that I didn't make content. So, very low, not memory, but just like game recap for me, because usually I do like a less than 4 hours. I gave this like literally a whole week, almost. So, but anyways, I'm gonna give you guys my NBA Finals prediction. All right. Now, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. Now, before I go into anything, we're gonna have an exciting finals. Might go to one of these. I'm debating. You guys tell me in the comments who you guys are going for. And you guys tell me what team do you think will get their first championship. Now I know a lot of people might not want this in the finals. Dallas versus Celtics. I know a lot of people don't want it. I have friends that say they don't want it. I have, friends that don't want it. And then I have somebody on the other side. Well, I have other people on the side that I know that want this, like personal, relatives, friends, cousins, all of that actually want this. So everyone has their own different opinions, okay? There's a lot of people out there that don't want this. There's a lot of people that do want it. But I'm here to tell you guys, you got to get what you get. Don't throw a fit. I'm happy. I'm excited. Everybody knows how much I like the NBA. Everybody knows that I have a lot of teams in the NBA. It's not just the Los Angeles Lakers. It's not just the New York Knicks. Not just the 76ers. There is a lot of other teams out there. And I am so grateful to have these two teams playing today. Now, there's teams in LA like the Lakers. And there's teams out there like the Dallas Mavericks that don't want, or the Celtics, sorry. There's teams out there like the Boston Celtics and the Lakers, right? That don't want the Celtics to win. The Lakers don't want the Celtics to win. The Lakers don't want the Celtics to get the 18th banner, right? The Lakers are repping for the Mavs, which is, to be honest, I've never heard anybody in the NBA that reps for the exact same opponent in the Western Conference for the exact same team NBA on your side. Making that as I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know why people want to go for their exact same team not the exact same team in the NBA, but just, Western Conference. I'm excited. I'm very energized right now to freaking talk about this game. So let's get into it. Before I get into my NBA predictions, I'm going to tell you guys some news. And I'm going to tell you guys some stuff going around. All right. So here we go. Now, before we move on, Kyrie Irving is going to his former team that he used to play for, the Boston Celtics. And it's in Boston. Now, people might ask, do you think he's going to get loved out there, or do you think he's going to get booed out there? I'm here to tell you straight, and I'm here to tell you facts. This man is going to get so bad booed that no one's going to want him to walk on the Boston streets. People might throw stuff at him. Now, I'm not going to say I will do that. I will not do that for sure. I think it's a very mean thing to do, to throw something at somebody down on the street, just walking. So if you see Kyrie Irving just walking on the street, don't throw nothing at him. This man is going to be hated in Boston forever. This man is not going to be liked in Boston. He's going to his former team that he used to play for when he left the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm correct if it was the Cleveland Cavaliers. But, yeah. Now, speaking of, reuniting, Dinkus Pinkus, Porzingis, you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Porzingis. I call him the unicorn. I don't know why they call him the unicorn. But anyways, Dinkus Pinkus is what I call him. He's playing against his former team that he used to play for, the Dallas Mavericks, with Luka Doncic. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Because the reason why I can't wait, I want to see what's going to happen when Kyrie Irving touches that floor with his shoes onto that court. I want to know what Porzingis is going to do when he touches the ball in his hand. The first shot that he takes against the Mavs, not exactly on the Celtics court, but I'm talking about in Dallas. There's two players that people don't want to see going back to each other's homes. People don't want to see Porzingis, and people don't want to see Kyrie. Well, you got to get what you get. You don't throw a fit. But I'm here to tell you guys, this is going to be the exciting finals we've ever seen, ever. NBA finals. There's a lot of finals that I've watched. This one right here, this might cake it. This one might be the best. People might not like what I'm about to say, but I'm here to tell you the truth. Kyrie Irving brings a championship to Dallas. People are gonna want him to. People are gonna want to play with him. If Luka Doncic brings a finals, or if he brings a ring to Dallas by himself, or with Kyrie, and gets a ring for his team and for himself, this man is gonna be the talk of every single year of basketball. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic is a great duo in the game. Those two are. Yeah, I know people are gonna say that. I thought you said they're not the two best backcourts. Hey, when those two are on the court, they just do what they had to do. They have to do what they have to do. They do. But people are telling me that it's gonna be Celtics in 6. People are telling me Dallas in 5. People are telling me Dallas in 7. Now, everyone has different opinions, right? So you go with your team, I will go with my team. And the team that I'm going for. This is really going to be exciting. I cannot wait. And I don't want people to be changing their teams once you guys say it, if you say it. But I'm going to be going for. I got Dallas in 6. I got the Dallas Mavericks with Luka and Kyrie in 6. I know how much I love Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But, well, it's going to probably be different. Now, people might say, that was against the Timberwolves. Now they're playing against a really good team, the Celtics. And let's talk about the Celtics. By the way, I'm going for the Dallas Mavericks in 6. So, yeah, you guys can tell me in the comments of what you guys think. I have a friend who's going for Boston in like, I think 6 or 5. Somebody said a big bold prediction out there. Somebody got the Celtics in 4. And I know somebody that said that. Now, you better be right, because if you have the Celtics in 4, bro, I give you the props, bro. I don't know anybody that would go with that kind of prediction. The Celtics in 4. You know, I bet you somebody out there, and I have none of my friends that were doing this, but I have a friend out there that's betting for the Mavs. They got Mavs in 4, too. I'm guessing. I'll be surprised if somebody got the Celtics in 4 or the Mavs in 4. So, yeah. But yeah. Let's talk about the Celtics, though. The Celtics went to the finals last time, right? Last season with against Jimmy Butler in the Heat, and they blew it. Well, they went to the Eastern Conference. So, yeah. They went to the Eastern Conference with the Miami Heat, and they lost. They almost made it, but they lost. This year, no Miami Heat. They played them in the first round. They beat them. They didn't sweep them, but they beat them. This year is a different time. No Jimmy Butler. So, yeah. The Celtics went through the Heat and through the Pacers and through the Cavs. So, to sit here and say that Celtics are that team right now and that team that will win every game. See, I don't know if they went through Orlando, actually. I think that was the Cavs, actually. That was the Cavs, actually. The Cavs went through Orlando. But, I mean, the Celtics did play the Cavs, but that was until the Orlando game. Yeah. But, yeah, it's going to be exciting. There's a lot of news that I want to talk about. First off, this is like the NBA news, though, not NFL news. There was breaking news, I think, right when the basketball game was over, like the next day. I think it was on the 29th, if I'm correct, or 30th. Christian McCaffrey signed a big contract, non-quarterback contract. He gets big money on the San Francisco 49ers. Congratulations to him. But I'm going to tell you guys my opinion about that. And also, non-quarterback news, Justin Jefferson signed a big contract too. You guys can look at the money. You guys can look at the year. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to speculate. I'm not going to speculate, but I'm going to talk about my thoughts here about it. But, yeah. And I'm going to sit here and say this the nicest way I can. I don't know these players in person. I've never met one of them in my, me going to games like that. I would just sit here and say this now. If I met them in person, I would still say the same thing about them to their face. I'll be honest with them. But this is not what I'm going to tell them. I'm going to say it on camera so they can watch it. Hopefully, I can tell them the truth. So, yeah. Let's start out with Christian McCaffrey. Non-quarterback player getting that kind of money. I think if I'm correct, a 4-year contract, if I'm correct. Or was it 3 or 5, something like that? I don't know. But, yeah. Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be doubtful with you, I'm just going to be honest with you, totally blank to you, okay? Do you deserve that money? Like, I'm honestly kind of curious, do you deserve that money? Now, I know people are going to say, did you not watch the Super Bowl? I did watch the Super Bowl for a little bit, but I didn't watch it fully because I didn't want to watch it. I didn't like watching the Super Bowl. Alright, this past season. I don't want to watch it, I didn't care about it. I just watched it for like a little bit. Not even gonna lie with you, I only watched it for like 30 minutes, that's it. And now people are gonna say that's not even watching. You just looked at the TV and turned your head. No, I just didn't want to watch it. I didn't like it. Didn't want to watch Taylor Swift on the TV. I didn't want to do any of that. But I'm here to ask you, do you really think you should deserve that, Christian McCaffrey? I don't think you should have. I know you went to the Super Bowl and all of that, but when people get this kind of money, they don't do so good. All I'm saying is, I know people are saying the money goes to the player. The player goes to, well, basically there's like this thing going around where, I forgot what the thing was, but apparently where the money goes, the player goes. Something like that. That is true for some players, and some players, and some other, professional athlete. Honestly, you just gotta, I know people are gonna probably, I'm gonna tell you the truth about me, not me, but I'm just gonna say someone like me if I was in the sports world, if I was in NBA or NFL. If I was in that kind of, atmosphere, and I was in that kind of pro right there, I used to be, but that was all long ago, but we're not gonna talk about that. But you guys should just play if you like that team or not just because of the money. I'm just speaking that as facts. I know people might tell me like, oh, you're pathetic for saying that. You wouldn't want to get that kind of money. You would just play for the team that you like. Absolutely. Absolutely. If the Eagles got me with that kind of contract, I would just stay on the team. I wouldn't care about the money. If the 49ers asked me for that kind of contract, I would say, okay, cool, but whatever you want to do with the money, I don't care about it. If it was in the NBA with the 76ers or Knicks or Lakers or Miami Heat, Celtics or whatever team out there in the NBA, I'll say, cool, but I like this team so much that I don't need that kind of money with me. Because what am I going to do with that money? Money is money. Me is just me. I don't know what, to me, sometimes I don't care about money. It's just money. You got to be humble. Doing. YouTube is what I like doing. Regardless if sports is my world or content is my creation. So, money is just money. And Justin Jefferson too, getting that kind of bag. Non-quarterback bag. Wide receiver bag. Come on, buddy. You were talking a lot of smack one time. You said I wanted to leave the Vikings. I don't like the Vikings. At one point, if I'm correct, I don't know if this was you or somebody else that was, saying this. But apparently you said you don't like the Vikings. And now all of a sudden, you go back to the Vikings. Come on, man. What are you doing here? You just want it for the bag, huh? That's just crazy to me. Yeah. But yeah, man, congratulations to Christian McCaffrey and congratulations to Justin Jefferson. There's some other news going around too. Speculations. It's not speculations, but apparently there's like rumors out there, and I hope this is true. I hope this is not a joke. There's a lot of them. First off, Hemi Buckets. Apparently, people might say he might request a trade to go to the Golden State Warriors. Honestly, I would love to see him in that blue and yellow or gold. Honestly, I would love it. Second news. Apparently the Warriors are gonna go get Darvingham. Huh. I thought this man would never get another head coaching job. But apparently people are saying that it's not Darvingham, it's the Lakers, right? We'll see him when he puts on that jacket for the Warriors. We'll see what he does. But apparently he's not going to be a head coach. He's going to be like a side coach. And Steve Kerr's the head coach. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if it's true though. I would love to see Hemi Buckets in Steph Curry on. That would honestly give him a ring. That would honestly say, yes, you're legit. Yes, you're that guy. But no, he's not going to leave. I don't think he's going to leave Miami. I don't think he is. Because I have friends that tell me, like, he's not leaving Miami. He's going to stay out there in Miami. He's going to probably recruit players for him. He's going to probably do that. But apparently, the owner's not too happy with him. So, see what's going to happen. See if he stays in Miami or he leaves. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's going to leave with the Warriors. I don't know if he's going to the Warriors or he's going to stay with the Miami Heat. So, yeah. Now, there's other news about the crybaby. I hope this is true. Cross your fingers that it is, Laker fans. Okay? Cross your fingers. I'm hoping it is a true thing, okay? Apparently, the crybaby might ship himself to Philadelphia. Now, people might say, isn't this bad for you? To be honest, it is bad, but also good. So, if you guys want to know the reason why, two reasons is because, good reason, 76ers might get rid of Joel Embiid. It's just my guessing. That's just what's going to happen probably. I don't know. Or maybe I'll probably be mad where the crybaby goes to the 76ers with Joel Embiid and they don't do good. Now, people might say, out of all of the teams he goes to the 76ers. He just loves New York. I mean, not New York, Philadelphia. He loves Philadelphia. Something in that red and blue. Everybody loves the 76ers. Everybody loves Philadelphia. Yeah, I know I'm right. I love it too. Once you see Philadelphia, I don't think you want to leave Philadelphia. I'm going to say that loud and clear. Same as New York. Now there's other news going around too. There's a lot of news that I missed. The Lakers got breaking news this morning. Lakers got a head coach. I know I said that JJ Redick will be the candidate. Probably like last week I said, or the week after. I said like 100%. Now, it was 88% when I stopped making my video, I think last week. And it was JJ Redick was 88% of him being the head coach of the Lakers. But the Huskies coach Dan Campbell, or not Dan Campbell, Dan, I forgot what his name was, but yeah, I'll talk about it in the next video, because I know there's like more than one game today, so yeah, he's a head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, people might ask, are you happy? To be honest, as long as if we don't see Darvingham in that jacket of the Lakers, anything is happy. I know people might say, you don't like Darvingham either. I've never liked him from the start. I've never liked him from the get-go. I've never liked him from the jump of him getting that first head coach job. So, now, the new head coach, and I know who it is, I just forgot what his name is. Now, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. There's going to be a lot of shoulders on him. He's going to have the crybaby on one side. He's going to have Anthony Davis on the other side. And then he's going to have Rob Pelinka and Jimmy Buss on each side of the shoulder. So he's going to have a bunch of people around him talking about him, saying, you should do this move, you should do that move, you should do this move. To be honest, I give him my biggest, congratulations on getting the job. The most thing that I want to say really quick before you got the job, but before you get your first game in with the Los Angeles Lakers as a first head coach, I want you to say this, all right? I will not say this. I want you to remember this, hopefully. The crybaby, as soon as he loses his first game, he's going to blame the coach. That's if he stays with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, there's speculations of him not staying with the Lakers now because there's a new head coach. And his name is not JJ Redick. Honestly, I'm happy it's not JJ Redick if you think about it. Because if it was JJ Redick would probably ask him all the answers. Who should I go out and get? Who should I go and get next for you? You know, he's going to do that. And just because you have a podcast with him does not mean that you have to follow him around. Do your own thing. So I'm happy it's not JJ Redick. I'm happy it's another coach. So I give him congratulations of that job. He deserves it because what he's been doing for the Huskies. I think he won 2 NCAAs at that time. So yeah. And if I'm correct, I think he has a son at the Huskies too. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And then now there's like other news going around too. There's a lot of news everywhere, but Lauren Marketing apparently wants to go to the Warriors. I don't think he wants to, but I think there might be a chance for him to go to the Warriors or the Lakers. Honestly, with that kind of talent and that kind of player, he's young and he's athletic. Whatever team he goes on to next, regardless if it's going to be the Lakers or the Warriors, that team will thank him a lot. Because what he's been doing for the Jazz recently, you can't forget what he's been doing for the Jazz. He's been carrying that Jazz team for a long time. I mean, he's been carrying the Jazz team since he came into the league. I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah. I forgot to mention too, there was like I think it was last week or the week after. I think it was last week. There was like a huge fight. I forgot who the names were or the fighters, but I don't be talking about that on my channel, but I just wanted to mention that. It was in yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I got the Dallas Mavericks in 6. You guys tell me in the comments who you guys got. Please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of. Please and thank you. Till then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.